Hey everybody, I'm going to do a quick flip through of this little tiny trashy smashy funky junky junk journal that I made for March, and this was using daily prompts from the March challenge in that Facebook group. And I decided to use a little soapbox, lavender soapbox, just inspired actually by another member who was making something really small, and I had it and I thought I would just challenge myself to make something really tiny. So I did, and this is a small journal, 3 signatures. I actually stapled the signatures in without sewing them, and the staples actually worked well. It measures about 2 1/4 inches wide and 3 3/4 inches long, and you know, there were different prompts for each day. This was, this one was broken jewelry, and I'm going to use this as a broken bracelet, but use this as the clasp to hold the book together. So let's just do a little flip for you guys. So front cover, this was actually a postcard from my dentist. They actually have nice postcards when they send you a reminder to come to the dentist. So I used it. It went really well with the theme, garden theme, keeping with the lavender. So this was a quote for that particular day. This book page, was from Reader's Digest book. So lots of magazine pages and text pages and things like that throughout the book. Just lots of fun stuff. This was a watercolored piece of leftover paper from junk mail, but you can actually use those little bits and pieces. This was a stamp that I have, so it turned out really cute. This was another box, was lavender oil, super tiny box, so I cut it up and made a little tiny tag to stick in here. This was tea bag that I sprayed inks on and then stamped over it. Let me set this down so I can do my flip properly. Little tag. A page that I actually just stenciled on top of. Again, this was leftover junk mail paper. Tag there. This was stamping on the background, homemade stamps I made using a foam stamp, fun foam. You draw on the foam and then you get a stamp out of it. So everything that I use is just really all recycled materials here from junk mail. This was a masterboard, cut from a masterboard that I created out of junk mail. Made it into a pocket. This is Russian text. This is a flip. We had shamrocks hidden throughout. I have 3 little shamrocks. I had these in my craft bin. I didn't even know I had them, so they worked out really well for shamrocks. A little circle tuck here. Here's some of that stamping from foam stamps. Another little tuck here. Image from a bird magazine. Some doodling, some stamping with my foam stamps. A tuck spot. This is actually ribbon from Christmas. It's actually called punchinella also. You can use it for stenciling, but I have a big roll of this tucked away. Some die cutting on painted paper. This is another little tuck. This is the top of that lavender oil box. I just used it as a tuck and put a little hole at the top. Not a tuck, sorry, a tab at the top. Some rubber stamps that I added. It's a little pocket. This is from the back of a greeting card. This was fun. This is actually just a little clothing tag, but this is a tuck for both sides, and so you flip it and there's a tuck back here also. Oops, like that. This is a vintage bead from an old necklace. An old necklace. And then this is a piece of little fake moss that you'd find to do floral arrangements. So I used a little bit there. Some doodling, some magazine catalog pages. This was a belly band. Sorry, losing my voice here. This is a little mini envelope. So you can made this out of a catalog. Thanks to Kara for sending me that stuff. This is from a calendar, the very top where it had the eyelet, the grommet, and I just cut around that and made a little tag out of it. This is a little pocket here. This was the black and white page that I did. I wasn't really pleased with it. Just not enough color for me, but I went ahead and did it. This is a little pocket here also. This is from an old textbook. Old vintage textbook there. Little tag. This was from a children's book page. Another little tuck. This is a pocket, like a library pocket that I made with a book out of a children's book page. And then this is a belly band. And then I made this little, I don't know if you can see that really well, but I have clay, polymer clay, and I made this little face and a little flower and stuck that on there. Thought that was cute. That's where my whimsy comes in. I like those little dollies. This is another tuck. This is a flip out. This is an upper tuck. This is a belly band. I think we're close to the end here. And then this is the back page, the back cover. I did a altered playing card and made it into a pocket. So lots of fun. I had a lot of fun with this.